welcome to the ASMR kitchen. Before I get to the actual cooking side of things, I'm going to get the apple pie into the oven. It's all about timing when cooking, so we have our pastry here. We have about 3 cooking apples sliced up there. These are local cooking apples given to me by a friend. And I'm going to attempt to get a pastry lid on top of this and try and get it looking respectable. Well, that's that. I may add a little bit of sugar. Let's have a look at our lid. There she goes. Wish me luck. Going to need it. Never really made an apple pie before, so this is new to all of us. I love apple pie with a bit of custard. Get it looking pretty and decorative. Actually a little bit sticky. But where there's a will, there is a way. That's my philosophy. Just give myself a nice little technique there. Press and swipe. We need to do it more slowly though. There we go. The oven is preheated. Egg wash. This is going to give it a nice colour when baked, and also it will hold the sugar that we sprinkle on the top in place. Any other time I just tip the whole stuff on top. Would normally have the patience. Probably literally tip all the egg wash on top. Do it that way. Exactly an artist. Light coating there. Been intrigued to see how this comes out. Should do us. Spilling sugar everywhere, it's a good start. This is for those with a sweet tooth, those non-diabetics. That'll do. Right, I'll get it in the oven, and at the end I'll put a little bit of cinnamon on my slice. I'm not going to put it all over because some people in the household don't like cinnamon and they're just strange. Okay, let me have a little tidy up and then we'll get to the main event. Okay, I think we're ready for the main event. This is a tagliatelle, a tangy goat cheese pasta. It's a tomatoey dish. Usually add spinach into this, but I've just realised I don't have any, but that's okay. You could also add some basil later on, but we have tagliatelle here, goat's cheese. I'm going to add prawns. You could add chicken, you could add pork, any other fish, it's up to you. Let's cook off some tagliatelle first. And now I haven't made this myself. One thing I've never done is make pasta. Try and feed 3 people with this. Okay, let's get to the garlic. So I'll keep our eye on the apple pie, of course. Usually about 1 clove per person, this dish. Garlic. In our pan, I'll add some olive oil, cook off the garlic and some chilli flakes for about 30 seconds or so. new pan as well. But I'll just let that heat up. Then go through all the ingredients. We have chili flakes. We have, which is in my opinion a very delicious cheese, underrated, goat's cheese. Chopped tomatoes, pepper if needed, pink Himalayan salt, some balsamic vinegar there. Not many ingredients to this one, so a simple dish. Sprinkle of chili flakes, not too many. About 30 seconds or so on medium heat, adding our chopped tomatoes until reduced by about half. There we go, just leave that be until reduced by half, and then we'll get our pasta and goat's cheese into the mix. Okay, I've turned down the mixture to a low heat. It has reduced by about half. Tagliatelle has been drained. The apple pie is browning nicely. So we're going to work with the goat's cheese next. What I like to do is add some pepper. Okay, while I think about it, I'm going to add some salt and sugar to this. Just a teaspoon of that, a pinch of salt. Right, now for the fun part. I'm going to add a whole block of goat's cheese here. Just a drop of balsamic vinegar. And we mix this up. Go from a strong red to a mellow pinky colour. What does Marco say? Taste, taste, taste. You won't go wrong with this one. Now we're just going to heat the prawns through. Give that about a couple of minutes. With the other goat's cheese, I'm just going to divide it into thirds. This will be to go on top. Let's add the tagliatelle to the sauce. Right, let's try and dish this up. There's your goat's cheese, tangy, tagliatelle pasta. Okay, would you like some pudding? Of course you would. One apple pie. Don't worry, I'm not going to put my fingers in it like the American Pie boys. Right, wish me luck. This is straight from the oven. So it could go pear-shaped rather than apple-shaped. Switch to a spatula. What I did say on mine, I'm going to add some cinnamon. I need apple pie and cinnamon. It's like bread and butter. Laurel and Hardy. It'll come out. So what I'm going to do is overload this thing with cinnamon. So that should do us. And finally, I like it with vanilla ice cream. Some nice hot custard. And there we go. Warm apple pie.